Stop! Look at this file. It's called vacation photo.png. To Windows, it's an image, but to you, it's a virus. In this video, I'm going to expose the biggest lie in modern computing. Your Windows OS is lying to you about the file type you're seeing, and that lie is everything an attacker needs. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually saw a file extension? Comment down below. If you're like 99% of users, you rely on the icon. That picture of a mountain, it must be a photo, right? That PDF icon must be a document. But here's the terrifying truth. Icons can be faked extremely easily. Extensions can be hidden, and your brain has been trained to trust the wrong thing. Windows, by default, hides the extension. That's why you click vacation photo.png thinking you're opening a photo. But what you don't see is that .exe at the end. Visibility is a lie, and that lie is both the attacker's weapon and your biggest weakness. Why this works every single time? Well, visual trust is the oldest trick in the book, but we keep falling for it because our brains are wired for efficiency. We don't have time to inspect every single file. Attackers know this, and that's why they don't always need zero-day exploits. They just need your click. They wrap something dangerous like a reverse shell or virus inside a package that looks safe. Think of it like a Trojan horse. It looks like a gift, but inside are soldiers ready to attack. Safe versus lethal, visible versus invisible. That contrast is their weapon. Okay, now what's really happening when you click on a fake icon? Well, it depends. An exe is simply a container for actions. It's a set of instructions that say do this, then do that, then do this. When you trust an icon, you skip verification. The attacker's job is simple: make you think it's safe, and then collect what your machine gives away. And what does your machine give away? Everything. Credentials, session cookies, browser history, cryptocurrency wallets, access to your webcam and microphone, etc. That's the silent, instant theft. While you're waiting for a photo to open, someone on the other side of the world is harvesting your digital life. And the worst part is that the photo could open in the end, so you wouldn't even know it. It all depends on a package and the payloads. Now let's build the perfect lie together. I'll demonstrate the illusion. We're going to create a lie anyone can make in 30 seconds. First, you will take a basic exe file. It could be a simple script, it could be a malware, or something else. Also, if you know how, you can write a harmful batch script and pack it with the image in a program like batch-to-exe converter, so the image opens in the end, making it less suspicious. Step 2 is the magic. In Windows, you rename it to vacation photo.png.exe, because Windows hides the final .exe, making it look perfectly safe to the victim. Step 3. We change the icon to a photo thumbnail using free tools anyone can download. Perfect package. Perfect lie. Ready to deploy. Now the payoff. Simulated. The user clicks, thinking they opened an image, but on my listener screen, the connection is live. In that moment, your credentials, your session tokens, anything you type from now on is compromised. This isn't just technical theft, it is psychological violation. One moment of trust equals lifetime damage. I've seen people lose years of work, thousands of dollars, and even their identities because of a single misplaced click. Here are the real-world examples that will keep you up at night. First of all, this isn't theoretical. Remember the infamous I love you worm that infected over 10 million Windows computers? It relied on hidden extensions. It was named loveletterforyou.txt.vbs. So users really thought, oh, look, someone sent me a love letter. Meanwhile, they became the target and the spreader itself. Okay, stop. Don't panic. Here's your defense plan. This is the part that matters. What you can do right now. Here are the 3 defenses that instantly cut your risk by over 90%. First and most vital, expose the lie. Go into your Windows Explorer settings and turn on file name extensions. If you now see .exe at the end of your vacation photo.png, you know it's a weapon. This single setting should be turned on by default on every Windows machine. It's a criminal that it isn't. Second, verify the digital fingerprint. Trusted software will have a digital signature. A cryptographic certificate that proves who made it. Right-click any suspicious file, go to Properties, and check for signatures. If the signature is missing or the vendor name looks off, step back. Learn to spot a missing or broken signature and treat it as a red flag. Third, isolation and least privilege. Don't run everything as admin. Most malware needs administrative privileges to do real damage. Keep your daily account unprivileged. If you must test software, do it in a safe, isolated environment like a virtual machine, not your work or personal profile. These simple rules reduce impact massively. The best defense isn't paranoia, it's habit. Build these 3 checks into your daily routine. Before you click any downloaded file, can you see the real extension? Does it come from a source you trust? And are you running it in a safe environment? This literally takes you 3 seconds once it becomes a muscle memory. Those 3 seconds could save your digital life. Listen, I showed you this so you can defend and not attack. This knowledge is power, but with power comes responsibility. Abuse destroys careers and people. Don't be that kind of person. The line between researcher and criminal is thin, so stay on the right side. If this opened your eyes, hit subscribe and like the video. Also, comment what ideas would you like me to cover next. Stay safe and stay responsible. See you in the next one. Bye.